And it's a good day, beautiful souls. A day to raise the frequency, a day to raise the vibration. Come on, take that good ass energy I'm sending your way right now. A day to live in peace, love, and harmony. I am Cosmic Rainbow, as you can see, here to deliver the truth unapologetically. Now let's get ready to breathe. Let's get ready to breathe in that good ass prana and know what it means to be free. Let's go. Because that's how free you are. Alive and well. One more time. Deep from the base of your spine. Come on. Get it down in there. Get it down in there. Doesn't it feel good to be alive in the land of the living? I sure do. I know you can too. And remember, you create your realities. Create them beautifully as you wish to see. Today, I want to talk to you guys. Yeah, that's Teggers. He's trying to come up on me. I want to talk to you guys about dissolving the ego while engaging arguments or getting angry. Come, Teggers. You want to come up? You want to come up? You want to come up? Come, come, come. All right, say hello to the world. Yeah, it doesn't give me a chance in the morning. Me baby. Yeah, and something happened to me a couple days ago that I didn't mention, and and through reflection and observing and stuff, I was able to take apart what really transpired. You know, first of all, someone got me upset about some things now, that I choose not to talk about because it's kind of personal. And it did get me upset to the point where I didn't give the person a chance to voice their opinions. And I went in um, sort of aggressive with her. And let me show you. This is what he does. I went in sort of aggressive with her. And her response was aggressive towards me. Nevertheless, during the during what was being spoken, I remained calm and allowed the individual to voice herself because I had already said what I had to say. And they were all up in my space, shouting in my face and whatever the case may be. And it was then I started to check myself, like, how come I'm not even trying to lash out or push the person out for me or whatever the case may be? And I just kept smiling because I knew I was observing myself and I knew what was going on within her while she was saying what she was saying. So I kept smiling and stuff, and and lo and behold, she laughed at me. And I lost control of the ability to just keep composed. And I went off on a tantrum for like 5 minutes. Of course, somebody held me back because what I wanted to do was to get in her space for grabbing me like this. And it was in walking away that I had to calm myself reevaluate myself and sit with myself and talk to myself, because you see, we want to evolve, but we don't want to let go of the things that keeping us in lower frequencies now. And one of them is anger. And it was right there in observing and checking myself. I realized I didn't want to deal with the matter like this. I should not have dealt with the matter in the first place with aggression, you know, because aggression opened up towards me. You attract who you are. And aggression opened up towards me when I went at her with aggression. And it ended up turning out it ended up almost turning out to be us fighting. And if I didn't remove myself from the situation, we probably would have, because the old the old ways would have the old ways of the ego would have kicked in. For it did kick in to protect itself, and the new ways of the self came forward and started to speak to itself, and was like, we don't need to deal with things like this, you know so let's go about it another way. And it was right there I picked up myself. I went back to the individual in a calm state. I sat down with her. We spoke. We got out our differences. We came to solutions. And, you know, I put my boundaries in place, and things move forward from there. And it reminded me of a couple of years ago before I became calm in situations. People used to always tell me something wrong with me because I would get in arguments with people, and the next day or two, whatever time, week, I would be normal with them. I would be laughing and like if nothing ever happened between us. And people used to be like, that is so weird that you could get away with people and just be cool with them after. And I had lost that part of me for a while, and it is beautiful for me to regain it again, you know. But I dealt with things on a aggressive level and always wanted to fight. Now I am dealing things with observing myself during situations and taking that now and turn it around and dealing with it more maturely, rather than to get myself worked up, use up my energy for no reason, and still have to come and deal with the individual on another space and time with forgiveness. So we as human beings need to continuously check ourselves now and see that we don't need to go out of our way to fight and stuff for minor things that can be resolved with communication. And I always talking about communication, you know. And I do practice it, but I don't like when people put their hands on me. And I know that it takes a lot for someone to come down from when somebody invade your space, But like I say, if you invade my space where I have to defend myself, I will, But if it's for minor matters and stuff, we don't need to reach to that extent. You know, if you invade my space because you're trying to control me and I have to, I have to do this what you say, and it comes with punishment, then there's a whole difference. Then you're gonna have to deal with me. You're gonna have to deal with the real me. The not the real me, the not the real. I have to call it the real me because that is a mad person by itself when it comes to fighting. And as I say, It is not something that I am proud of, but you got to know when to pull out the untamed. You got to know when to use the untamed, because if in every situation and every circumstance we use the untamed, we get nowhere. We're just using energy for no reason when we can sit and talk about stuff that bother us. And look at now, me and the person, we on good terms. I mean, it take a little while for us to really come 360 degrees fully again, but I given space for that to grow again, you know, and with a watchful eye. So, I mean, they know my boundaries now, and I stand in my integrity with that. And so far, so good. We've been respecting one another. We've been dealing with one another head on. So I say this today, we got to pay attention to ourselves when we're in situation, whether it's in sad ones, in angry ones, in all our emotions, pay attention. And you gotta dig deep and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way towards the individual because of the situation that is happening at the point in space. You know, we need to come down off our highs, and because if we want to be unified, we got to deal with each other authentically. We got to deal with each other on a level that is mature, that, you know, sometimes it's better to just walk away and deal with it another day, if you can't control that. Right? So I just wanted to come on and share today. This is my message. You know, I really wanted to do sexology today, but I like, nah. I mean, I've been talking about that on my channel for quite some time, and you could find videos on it, but it is what it is. And the truth will always set you free. It always lightens up your heart, it always lightens up your aura, it always gives you that boost of confidence to be authentic with things that we go through every day that we don't talk about, that we were programmed to, you know, and we got to constantly question ourselves, why do we have these types of emotions instead of loving ones that can resolve anything on every level on any given day, you know? With that being said, I am Cosmic Rainbow, here to share the truth unapologetically. And remember, you create realities, observe them, create them beautifully, co-creatively, consciously, so the subconscious can put out what is good for all of us in this illusion that we live in. And if you like this content, smash that like button there for me. Consider subscribing to my channel for daily content like this. And share this with someone who needs to hear it. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, amazing day, just as you are. Because you are worthy of beauty, love, prosperity, and infinite abundance that the universe provides. I love all of you.